I go all around the city asking successful people or business owners, entrepreneurs, people who have achieved their career objective to help the younger generation. What industry did you ultimately pursue your career?
What industry did I
ultimately pursue a career?
Okay, so I consult. So we advise business leaders and public sector agencies. Most times when they're trying to make big critical business decisions or enter into a market and that sort of thing. So we consult mostly on market entry, reputation management, and then also on public government relations.
Are you doing that on you own a business or you're working?
I own a business.
What's the name of your company?
It's called the Creative Intelligence Group. And it's based in Lagos, Nigeria.
Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay, so what was your biggest hurdle when you were starting out?
Okay, so I think it was about building systems. So as an entrepreneur, as a young entrepreneur, you learn you learn on the job, and you make some mistakes that you shouldn't make. So I think ultimately it was about building the system that would scale easily. So most times we had to change the model or change the way in which we work when we got to realize that what we started with or the passions that which we approached the projects or the company wasn't going to work.
How long have you been in business for?
Since 2004.
2004?
Yes,
really?
yes.
That's a very long time.
Yes, well, my current company in its current iteration and all that, was since 2019. So 2004, set up a creative agency. So we're doing marketing for companies, and we're doing things like 3D modeling, brand development and all that. But in its current form, advising business leaders, advising companies on strategy, reputation management, and then government relations since 2019.
What's the best piece of advice you ever received or heard?
Okay. Well, it would actually be the one I give myself. It's to find a way, not an excuse. Most times there's always problems, especially operating in Africa. You're always faced with a lot of uphill blockers and tasks, and it's easy to give up, and it's easy to just blame something, But I always say find a way, not an excuse. Find a way through it, and if there's a knowledge that needs to be learned, find that knowledge. I think one of the things that really helped me as well is acquiring global knowledge, finding how the industries in which we operate globally, how the clients who we want to serve also have shaped their expectations. So we find a way through it, and not an excuse, and we end up winning because of that. Yeah.
So if you were to go back to your early days, your 20s, what's that one piece of advice, or what is that one thing that you tell yourself when you were in college or high school?
Don't pursue passion.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
So passion, as a young person, can be dangerous because you're in it just because of how it makes you feel. But and most times you create products that people don't want. Also, you're the only one who wants to buy what you have. So I would say find out, understand the customers, understand the market. Find what people really want, and then build for that. Now let that be your passion, solving problems. But most people just create a product, and because they want it, they like it, and they spend so much time and money on it, but and then the business dies after 2 years or 5 years. So to my young self, I pursued passion too much, and it didn't help.
So what do you look out for when you receive an idea?
Yes.
When you conceive the idea, what do you look out for in that idea before you pursue it?
So it's a very common knowledge that we employ in this kind of thing. So it's what is it, what does it do, and why does it matter? So if you can answer those questions, then you take it. Simple messages get absorbed easily. So if you try to overcomplicate an idea or ratify the idea, then you're going to end up taking a long way around. But if you can answer those three things: what is it, what does it do, why does it matter, then you can now know how you want to approach that idea or build that idea going forward.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
The name again?
Femi Odiawumi, CEO of the Creative Intelligence Group.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right.